Week 13. Good morning, YouTube. What's up, everybody? I hope you're safe and healthy and happy and doing okay. Week 13, 1-3. I don't know which way it is again. I forgot. Anyway, yeah, week 13 is done, and it's definitely getting kind of real, guys. Sinking in. Flights are booked. We're ready to go, and we're gonna do this thing, I think. So week 13 was supposed to be a little bit easier than the week before. The week before, that Sunday, I ran the 20 miles that kind of went a little bit iffy. Week 13 was supposed to be like a little bit more calm, less mileage. I ran 31.26 miles, which is a little bit less than the week before when I ran 39.28. So now we'll go down the list for the week and we'll talk about what I did. Also, I don't know if you can see it, but this is Ruby's foot. Oh, she just pulled it away. She did not like that. Sorry, everyone wants to see you. And you're off camera again. What are they gonna say? What are they gonna say when they realize that you're not on camera? It's a shame, to be honest. Okay, anyway, so Monday was a rest day. Tuesday I did 7 miles easy pace. Wednesday, instead of a speed workout, which I've been doing on Wednesdays since like a few weeks into my training cycle, I've been doing like workout Wednesdays where I'll do like a structured workout, but not last week. Last week I just had 4 miles easy. I ended up running 4.2 because I was, of course, too far from the house. Thursday was a rest day. Friday I had 5 easy again. And Saturday was a rest day, and Sunday I did 15 miles. So right off the bat, I'm going to tell you all that my long run on Sunday felt hard. And now I'm starting to notice a little bit of a pattern in the way that I'm training that's making these long runs towards the end of the training cycle feel a little bit difficult. I think that I am running my easy runs not easy enough. And I think I made that same sort of mistake for week 13, the same mistake that I made for week 12, which resulted in me being like really tired the last 5 miles. I sort of experienced that again for the long run this week. So we'll kind of go through those runs and determine what I could have done differently. Now, neither the 20-mile run or the 15-mile run this past week went like catastrophically bad by any means. I mean, they were pretty good, all things considered. I just want to feel a little bit better towards the end. And I think that means just running a little bit easier during the week than I have been. Okay, so on Tuesday, I ran 7 miles easy. Now, what I've told you in the past is that my easy pace is anywhere from like 8:53 a mile to like 9:15 a mile. And my overall pace for this run was 8:48. So what does that tell me? That tells me that I'm running too fast on my rest days and my body just like isn't recovering enough, especially after running that 20-mile run. I shouldn't be making the Tuesday run like my slowest run of the week, like way slower than really like my pace range is, so that my body can just recover. My heart rate was 146, which is, good and like where I want to be, but still I don't think the muscles in my legs are really getting the rest that they need. So that is something that I do kind of want to change, and I am changing currently in week 14. My GPS was also super screwed up this day and clocked my second mile in at 6:54. So that's really strange and weird. And even with that 6:54 mile, which I know decreases or speeds up the pace quite a bit, I still have like an 8:54 mile in here. a couple of like a 9:06. Really, I should be running like a 9:45 to 9:30 on Tuesday's easy run. On that Wednesday, I did the 4.2 mile run. And again, my overall pace was 9:03, which is fine. But I really could have done a little bit better in terms of taking it easy. So while Wednesday was fine and really like nothing went wrong, and I did a 9:03 pace overall, not too bad, I think it just breaks down the body even more at that point. But again, something that we're fixing for the current week that we're in. So hopefully it goes better. Again, same thing for Friday for my 5 miles easy. I have an 8:51 in here, an 8:45, an 8:41, and my overall pace ended up being 8:50. 3 seconds still matters out of that easy gap. And I need to not do that because then I'm tired on Sunday, which is what we'll talk about right now. So Sunday's run was 15 miles. I finished it in 2 hours, 14 minutes, and 47 seconds. And I averaged a pace of 8:59 and my heart rate was 160. So overall, honestly, it really didn't go too bad. Like I pretty much, just looking at this here, just want to make sure I have this right. Yeah, my slowest mile was the first mile, and I was able to hold it together for the most part with some like faster-ish miles in there in the middle. You know, it's hard to explain because while the paces reflect, you know, like a pretty good run, it just didn't feel great. It didn't feel terrible, but it just didn't feel great. And I know if you guys have run long before, really, if you've run at all, there are just some days where your pace doesn't reflect what your body's kind of feeling. So I was very happy to have 5 less miles to do than the prior Sunday. 15 felt like 4 miles compared to the 20 that I did the past week. So mentally that was good, but the legs just felt tired a little bit, like, you know, they're not going to be fresh. I'm not surprised that they don't feel fresh. I mean, we're at like kind of the last legs of the training. So obviously my body's going to feel tired, and it's how you run on those tired legs that matters the most. But they just didn't feel great. They felt a little bit dead. It's okay to like reevaluate and reassess like what's working for you, what you can do better with during your training, and how you can reshape the way it's going. You know, I decided that it was time to reevaluate, and that's really great. And Kate was super receptive to that, and we shifted things around for this week. Oh, and I did wear the Hoka Bondi X. I'm really into this shoe. It's super cushioned, very soft, but you still get a nice roll forward. I just did a first run impressions video on it if you want to check that out right here. That'll give you just some more details about the shoe and my experience with it. But yeah, long run went really, really well. And it is a little bit heavy feeling, and this is certainly not going to like replace your next percent, like that kind of carbon plated shoe. I did kind of think for a minute that maybe it was part of the reason why my legs felt a little bit heavy, but then I remembered for my 20 miler that I was in the Rincon, and that's way lighter than this shoe, and my legs still kind of felt a little bleh. So I don't know. I wore this shoe yesterday and today as well. I'm into it. Will it be my marathon day shoe of choice? It might just be kind of between 2 shoes at the moment. This may be one of them. So yeah, very different shoes, but 2 shoes nonetheless. We're getting there, guys. Can you believe that it's week 13 and I still don't know what shoe I'm gonna wear? All right, well, those are the highlights from week 13. I'm gonna put a screen up now with all of my splits from all of my runs so you can see it for yourself. I know Ruby's not really cooperating for the camera right now, but if you could just see how she's laying. Yeah. She doesn't have a care in the world. And just like that, week 13 is over and I'm in week 14 right now. And we don't have much left after this, guys. This week, my 20 miler is my last really long run of this training cycle. Insane. It feels like it flew by. The summer flew, training flew, everything flew away. If you enjoyed this video, please like it down below and subscribe. And when you're done with all that, hit the notifications bell so you can find out every time I upload a new video. There you are. You came for the end. Oh, I see. How nice to join me. I have another video for you on Sunday, but in the meantime, get out there, get on the grind, and don't forget to run like Ruby. See you next time. See you next time. Come on, click the thing. You can't reach it? Okay, fine. I'll do it. You see how she's laying? Yeah.